Benelli TRK502X. Best Adventure Motorcycle Parallel Twin. The 2021 Benelli TRK502X is bringing midsize adventure to the motorcycle market at an attractive price. At $6,399, the 500 cubic centimeters twin is $500 more than the Kawasaki Versys X300 ABS and $600 less than the Honda CB500X ABS. That slots it into an open niche for price. Although it is a new model for the United States, the Benelli TRK502 platform has been around since 2017, so early adopters have already worked out any major bugs. We came in wondering just how good this Benelli ADV motorcycle could be at its value price. 1. Without any doubt, Benelli is an iconic motorcycle brand, though one that needs some background for many. Celebrating its 110th anniversary in 2021, Benelli has survived many twists and turns. Since 2005, Benelli has been owned by the Zhenjiang Group, a $500 million Chinese empire that builds a wide range of power equipment, in addition to ATVs, scooters, and motorcycles. However, Benelli motorcycles are still designed in Italy, though manufactured in China using Chinese-designed power plants. In 2015, SSR Motorsports in Southern California became the Benelli distributor in the United States. 2. There are two Benelli TRK502 flavors, the standard version, and more dirt-oriented X version in this test. There are wire-spoked wheels at both ends with a 19-inch front on the TRK502X, the X's suspension travel is 0.4 inches longer, the X has dirt-roadable Metzeler Tourance tires, and there's a center stand. That's a wide range of upgrades for a price tag that is just $400 higher than the standard TRK502. 3. The first concern most people will have regarding a motorcycle built in China is the build quality. The 2021 Benelli TRK502X has an impressive fit and finish level. Designed in Italy, it's certainly stylish. All of the plastic, aluminum, and metal parts all look good, and everything fits together nicely. There are plenty of aluminum pieces, muffler, handguard braces, tapered handlebar, luggage rack, to go along with the components you would expect to be heavier metals, such as the crash guards, center stand, and windshield brace. The Chinese-designed motor doesn't make any strange internal sounds, and that's an enjoyable tone emitting from the muffler. While we can't speak to long-term reliability, the TRK502X gives us confidence. 4. Hopping on the TRK502X, you will immediately notice that it is a large motorcycle. Right away, its 518-pound curb weight, that's more than a BMW F850 GS and Honda Africa Twin, gets your attention because you have to lift it off a somewhat short kickstand. The 33.1-inch seat height puts it on par with the Ducati Multistrada 950 and BMW S1000 XR, so you're swinging your leg fairly high over the highly stepped saddle. The tall bend handlebar is wide enough to give some welcome leverage. Once mounted, my 30.5-inch inseam means I am tiptoeing at stops with ADV boots. However, the Benelli is balanced and doesn't feel top-heavy. The seat/pegs/grips triangle is natural and roomy. While the tank holds 5.3 gallons, it isn't wide where your knees hug it. Although it's a chore to get aboard, it's comfortable in the TRK502X's broad seat. 5. All is well with the view from the cockpit. The windshield is tall and robustly braced, though non-adjustable. It's a split dash with a large analog rev counter on the left and an LCD screen on the right. The dash shows you what you need to know: a large MPH readout, medium-sized gear position indicator, plus a small digital clock and trip meter. A multi-bar fuel gauge is always in your field of view, though the in-tank sensor is susceptible to the chassis pitch. The switchgear seems a bit rudimentary, though it has a high-end feel after dark as it lights up appealingly. The grips feel good, and the serrated steel foot pegs have removable rubber inserts. Between the ergonomics, the controls, and the dash, the Benelli does not remind you that it only costs $6,399. 6. A slightly over-square fuel-injected DOHC parallel twin with liquid cooling propels the 2021 Benelli TRK502X. Although it's not the most cosmetically attractive motor, it puts out good power at accessible RPM. The torque peaks at 6,000 RPM, and the horsepower tops out at 8,500 RPM. The redline is 9,000 RPM and easily accessible, with no resistance to revving. There is tingling through the pegs and bars at higher engine speeds as the motor spins up near the red line, nothing unusual, really, for a 500 twin. There are no electronic aids such as power modes or traction control, it's just you and the throttle. Fueling is perfect, with no flat spots or surges, for a predictably smooth power delivery.